Let us not forget everything that happens. It's by the will of Allah. Holy will. It's time to unite and stand, and we will be the best amongst men. It's not time to be extreme or do the unthinkable, but to stand together as one. Tune into Sunnah followers, stream it every day, various platforms. Trust me, you'll find a way. Sunnah followers. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Listen, we are in dire need of donations to keep these shows running and available for you 24/7. So that means when you're in the car, it's available for you to listen to. Whether you're at work, streaming, playing a game, it's available for you to listen to. Growing your deen and learning about the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful different topics of Islam. Listen, one of the heaviest deeds that could be placed on your scale on the day of judgment is Sadaqah Jariyah. Yes, I know I'm trying to build deeds daily. So you can too. So listen, feel free and please, from the bottom of your heart, donate to this wonderful cause, wonderful website and platform to continually push out shows that will benefit you and the Muslim Ummah. Yes, you can donate by going to the Sunnahfollowers.net website, pressing the donate tab. You can also scan the QR code in YouTube on the far left top of our videos that are streaming. Listen, guys, this is very important, and take this as important. We want to keep this programming available for you 24/7 so that you have access in your car, anywhere you choose to tune in to this wonderful programming. Yes, guys, it's all at your disposal. So listen, feel free to donate. Once again, remember, Sadaqah Jariyah, one of the heaviest deeds on your scale on the day of judgment. Hey, I got a couple questions for y'all. The first one, who is your Lord? What is your religion? Who is your prophet? Now, I know this sounds crazy, but if you're one of those people that have been trying to get information and you come across this, or even this. All right, take a listen.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Sister Lailanasheeba, the Managing Director and founder of Sunnahfollowers Online Islamic University. As you know, we have classes every day beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we cover everything from Aqidah, which is your belief system, to Seerah, which are the stories of the Prophet, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the story of the companions. Please join us every day beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are broadcasting and streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, DLive, Trovo, and Twitch. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
You just need to stay away. And you just need to stay away. Stay away today. There's a heavy price to pay. Stay away, stay away, stay away. You just need to stay. Prohibition, limitation. You just need to stay away. Oh yeah, and don't forget to join us in the 24-hour Zoom room for behind-the-scenes access.
Oh, sorry. Ina alhamdulillah wa salat wa salamullah wa rasulullah. Welcome to our hadith class. No, this is our class on the articles of belief. Yeah, this is our class on the articles of belief, and this is based on the book written by Sheikh Muhammad Saeed Atli. The book written by Sheikh Muhammad Saeed Atli, in which we once again try to reiterate what the belief system of the Muslim is composed of. Okay, and we've covered. We're almost at the end of this book. We've covered. And first, let's tell me who can answer the question. When we say that we believe in Allah, what are we? What is it that we are testifying that we believe? Who can answer that? What is it that we believe when we say that we believe in Allah? Anyone? Go ahead. Anyone? Who was it that was trying to answer? What is it that our belief system is based on believing? No one knows what it is that we believe in. What do we believe in? If they say, what do you believe in concerning what Allah, about Allah? What do we say? We believe in what? Who can tell me what are the articles of belief? You guys don't know what the articles of belief are?
We believe in his angels, his book, his prophets, and I forgot what else. It's I don't remember. I was talking later, but I guess my mic went on. I said we believe in Allah. We believe in the angels. We believe in the prophets and the books that they brought. We believe in the day of judgment. We believe in the resurrection. We believe in Islam as a total religion for us, and that's how we worship Allah. We believe in.
Okay, who was the first person speaking?
That was me. No, I pressed the thing. Precious Son came in after I did.
Okay, did she miss something, guys? Precious Son, go ahead. Let me hear it. What did you say? What do we believe in?
I said we believe in his angels, his book, his prophets, his I don't remember. Sorry. The day of judgment, and I think resurrection and predestination.
There you go. Predestination. Exactly. Those are the articles of belief. If a person asks you what are the articles of belief, we believe in Allah. And what is it about Allah that we believe? Because everybody claims to believe in Allah. But what is it about Allah that we believe? Anyone? What is it about Allah that we believe?
We believe that he is the only one that's worthy of worship.
Exactly. That's what sets us apart. That's what sets us apart from all these other people that claim to believe in Allah. They don't believe that Allah is the only one worthy of worship. Even the Quraysh believed in Allah, but they didn't believe that he was the only one worthy of worship. So we don't just say we believe in Allah. We have to say we believe that Allah is the only one worthy of worship. That's it. Because people worship other deities. You know, the Christians worship Jesus. The Jews worship Israel. There's some Muslims out there who worship money, or they worship their desires. They worship their husbands. A lot of women have been broken and beaten into believing that they're supposed to do good deeds to please their husband. This is not true. We do good deeds to only please Allah.
So when you sisters think that you're supposed to live your life doing everything to please your husband, you have associated partners with Allah. That is not true. And these brothers have beaten that, literally beaten that into you women, to make you think that when I hear a woman say that I'm supposed to live my life to please my husband, I say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. As a daya, I shake my head. I say, oh my God, now I see why Allah sent all these wars and calamity to us. Boy, has Islam become strange. That is not what Allah says. That is not what the Prophet came to teach us. The Prophet said, none of your good deeds will ever be accepted unless they're done solely for Allah. So this is garbage. So some people worship their husbands. Okay, so when we say we believe in Allah, what do we mean? We're saying that we believe that Allah is the only one worthy of worship. That's what it means. Everybody understand that? And then we believe in all his angels. And that means everything he told us about them. We believe in all his prophets and we do not differentiate. What does that mean? When we say that we believe in all of Allah's prophets and we do not differentiate between them, what does that mean? Can any Muslim explain that to me? Most Muslims can't. Can any of you? What does it mean when we say that we believe in all of Allah's prophets and messengers and we do not differentiate between them? What does that mean? Anyone? What does it mean?
It means,
Go ahead, Amina.
I was going to say, we don't take one above the other. They all came with the same message.
Yes.
MashaAllah, good job. Exactly. You know, we believe in all the prophets of Allah. They all came with the same message. And what was their message? What was the message that every prophet and messenger came with? What was their message?
There is no deity worthy in worship but Allah.
Yes.
You guys agree with that answer?
Yes.
There's no one worthy of worship except for Allah, and we don't associate partners in regards to worship with him.
That answer's wrong. Can anybody else remember what was the message? That's why I got to read. That's why we keep teaching Aqidah over and over. When we finish with diluting well or well better, we're going to go back to Get to Know Your Lord. Because Get to Know Your Lord, that book covers this. Y'all forgot. What was the message that every messenger and prophet came with? Y'all can't remember their message? Most Muslims can't. That's why we have to reinforce our belief system. Okay, every prophet and every messenger came with the same message. And their message was, obey Allah. And obey me too. That was their message. That was the message that every prophet came with. Not only did they say that Allah is the only one worthy of worship, but they also said, obey Allah and obey me. That was their message. Did the people listen? No. They didn't obey Allah and they didn't obey the prophets. The only prophet that got to complete his mission was whom? Who was the only prophet that got to complete his mission?
Prophet Muhammad.
Exactly. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The other prophets didn't even get to complete their missions. Not my Moses, not David, not Solomon, not even Abraham. So that was the message they all came with. So we believe, you know, in all of Allah's prophets, all of his angels, and all of his books. And when we say we believe in all of his books, does that mean that you can go to the store and buy a Bible and say, hey, we're going to read this. This is a book of Allah. Is any of the Bibles the books of Allah?
No, Allah destroyed the book from one replaced another. So say for instance, every book that Allah brought forth, the one that came after replaced the other one.
So what would you say if they ask you if you believe in the Bible?
Cannot.
If a person asks you, hey, Mina, do you believe in the Bible? What would you say? And they say, hey, I got a Bible. Don't you believe in this? Don't you believe in the Bible? What would you say?
I would say no, because Allah destroyed the Bible. And what was good in the Bible was in the Quran.
Anyone else?
What's good?
What would anyone else say? If a person asks you if you believe in the Bible, what would you say? Anyone else?
I say the same thing. Allah said in the Quran, He destroyed those.
Okay, that's wrong. That's not really the correct response. Anyone else? If a person asks
I take it back, Sister Laila. Yeah, I do believe in the Bible, but the Bible that exists now is not. So yes, I do believe in the Bible.
So what would you say then?
So I would say yes, I do believe in the Bible, but not the Bible of today. The
so
Bible of today.
What we say is, I believe in all of Allah's original books. The word original. Y'all got to, like I say, like we talk about communication. Y'all have to choose your words. Choose your words, because an intelligent person can shoot you down. They'll say you believe in the Bible. Why don't you believe in this? This is the Bible. It says Bible on it. Everybody got one. So you say, I believe in all of Allah's books, the original ones. And yes, I believe in the original Bible. I believe in the original Torah. The originals. Watch the Vampire Diaries. I believe in the originals. That's the key word. Everybody understand that?
Can we also say that whatever was in those original books, Allah used it in the Quran to complete it? Is that wrong to say?
If that was the question, did I ask you what happened to that? I asked you, do you believe in the Bible? How would you answer? It's just a simple question.
Answer just, I believe in the original Bible.
That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, you don't add to it and we don't take away. We have to make our responses right to the point. We don't add to it because it takes us off on a different tangent. It opens the door to more questions and more debate. You just answer, yes, I believe in the original Bible. Do you believe in the Torah, Layla? Yes, I believe in the original Torah. Do you believe in the Psalms, Layla? I had a person ask me that one day. Do you believe in the Psalms? I said, yes, I believe in the original Psalms. Never read the book, though. I didn't tell them that. I ain't never read no Bible. I ain't never read no Torah. I don't know what a psalm is, to be honest. I thought it was poems. I don't know. Don't care. Because if I want to know what they were, all I got to do is read the Quran. But they didn't ask me that. Y'all see what I'm saying? You don't want to give too much information and you don't want to give too little, because that's how the hypocrites and that's how the denizens of Shaitan, because the denizens of Shaitan, they're not like us. Shaitan's allies, they can speak. Like the prophet said, they know how to articulate. They have beautiful dialects. They know how to take words and mesmerize you. So you don't want to make it too much and you don't want to make it too little, because we all have speech and problems. Either we can't communicate well, or we too shy, or we just got issues. You know, all that intermarrying, I don't know. We got problems. All right. So we have to be careful and choose our words, you know. So, okay. So we tell them that, yes, when we believe in Allah, that he's the only deity worthy of worship. We believe in all his prophets, and we do not differentiate. They all came with the same message. And that was to believe in Allah, to worship him alone and obey him and obey me. We believe in all of Allah's books. all his original books. Okay? And we believe in the angels, everything Allah has told us about them. Now, if a person were to ask you, do you believe that the angels have halos? Halo, hit it, Beyonce. Halo, how would you respond? Do you believe, you say you believe in angels? Then why come you don't believe that the angels have halos? Every picture you Google, they have a halo. How would you respond to that, guys?
I will respond as to we only believe what Allah tell us about the angels, and He never said that. So, well, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm putting too much.
There
in,
you go. That's perfect. You got it. You got it now.
Allah described the angels too. He described that they did have wings, and
now, do we have to go into what Anissa going into now?
No, we don't have to.
Okay, thank you. Okay. But Mina, mashallah, you got it right. You would just say simply, they ask you, why come you don't believe? You say you believe in angels. Then why come you don't believe they have halos? You can Google it. Every angel has a halo. You say, yes, I said I believe in angels, but I believe only what Allah has told us about them. That's it. Because guess what, guys? Some people believe that the angels are female. The Arabs did. The Arabs believed that the angels were female. They are the daughters of Allah. And you got Christian Arabs that still believe that. I keep telling y'all, 30% of the Arabs are Christian. Not all Arabs are Muslim. 30% are not. And they believe that the angels are female. They're the daughters of Allah. So you tell them, I only believe what Allah said about them. That's it. Not what nobody else got to say. And keep it moving. Okay? So we believe in his books, his angels, his prophets. And we believe in the last day. We believe in Judgment Day. Everybody believes in Judgment Day. The Christians believe in Judgment Day too. The Jews believe in Judgment Day too. So, when you say you believe in Judgment Day, some idiot might come to you and say, oh, really? Well, why come you don't believe in, if you say you believe in Judgment Day, then why come you didn't say that you believe in hell and paradise too? Isn't that part of your article of faith? How would you respond to that? When you tell what you believe and they say, well, you didn't mention paradise, you didn't mention hell, you didn't mention none of that. What would you respond? And I've had a person confront me that way. One of them, what they call them, born again or Jehovah's or whatever. I don't know what the person was. I was at the grocery store one day. This is a long time ago. And she said, what do you believe in? And I ran down the articles of belief. She said, well, you didn't mention paradise. You didn't mention hell. So you're a devil. You're a devil. You don't believe, you worship the devil. What would your response have been? What would your response be if someone came to you and told you that? Because when we mention those articles of belief, we don't mention it like that. What would you say? Anyone? Think. Common sense. Okay, the answer is go ahead.
I will say that the day of judgment is part of hell and heaven.
Exactly. Hell and heaven is included. We believe in the day of judgment and everything that Allah has told us about that day. And Allah talks about the bridge and all of that. So we ain't got to go into detail. That's why I tell you, I don't give too much information. We did not say I believe in the day of judgment. Did not say I believe in the last hour. The last hour includes the judgment day because that's what the last hour is. Judgment Day and everything that Allah told us about it. Wait a minute, hold on for once. Let me make sure that. Hello? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on for a minute, guys. What's wrong? Girl, she playing with the phone. You playing with the phone and you called me? Big fat baby playing with the phone and called me. Oh my gosh. Where's your mommy? You looking at me eating the phone? Where's your mommy? You're eating the phone. I'm on TV. And you called me? What happened? You rolled over on the phone. Yeah, the baby done called me on the phone, y'all. Beautiful baby. Just sitting here looking at me. Where your mom at? Don't see how children get in things? Oh, she eating the phone because I see her tongue and her mouth. Where's your mommy? Do you know where your children are, people? Everybody should know where their kids are because this is somebody's kid. I'm going to show y'all. Look, y'all think I'm playing? Look. This is somebody's kid that called me on the phone. She playing with the phone. Y'all see the kid? Look at that baby. Do you know where your mommy is? You got her phone. You chewing it up? Look at that. Y'all see that? Oh my God. Y'all got to see this. Hold on for a second. This is, it's going to be live on TV. Hold on. Let me take my background down. Y'all got to see. This is why you parents, when y'all cooking y'all food and listening to the class, you got to know what your children are doing because the kids will get a hold of your phone. Like this baby here. Look, y'all. This baby got a hold of my phone and is eating. Look, y'all see this baby? This baby called me and I can hear her mother in the kitchen because I hear pots and pans. Look at that. I hear pots and pans and this baby done called me on her phone.
Yeah.
And the mama don't know. The mama's cooking. Look at that. Y'all better watch y'all's cheering because what if that could have been some poison or something? Y'all know how kids get in stuff. Look at this baby. Yeah, listen to talking to herself. You watch, and she got me on TV. Ain't that a TV right there? I'm on TV. Is that the baby? Where's your mommy? You better crawl your way to find your mama. Oh, there's her mama, y'all. Uh-oh, her mama ain't got no hijab on. There's her mama. You know your baby been on the phone with me? Look. Your baby's on the phone with me. You ain't got no hijab on. Your baby's on the phone with me. While you cooking. I'm not cooking up. All right, well, I'm doing a class, so I'm going to let you and your baby go. That's a beautiful baby. Yeah, all right. All right, Assalamu alaikum. Keep your kids out of poison. Say no to drugs, too. Assalamu alaikum. Y'all see that? Mama didn't know. Kid got in there. That was cute. That's something else. So I guess the baby, and she had the phone on in her mouth. I could see this tongue, and she was just playing it. That's so cute. Okay, hold on, let me put my back. Oh, yeah, that's my couch, y'all. I'm in my office. Yeah, that's my office. Well, I might as well leave it down. All right, let's get back to it. So, again, guys, you don't want to give too much information, and you don't want to give too little. Okay, but choose your words. Choose your words carefully. You know, when we say that we believe in the last hour, that means we believe everything that Allah told us about the last hour. When we believe in the day of judgment, we believe everything that Allah told us about the day of judgment. And also we believe in the Qadar of Allah, which is predestiny. Now that's where we lose a lot of Muslims. When we say that we believe in predestiny, what are we saying that we believe in? What is predestiny? What are we saying that we believe in? When I say I believe in predestiny, what am I saying I believe in?
The Qadar of Allah.
What is the Qadar of Allah?
That's the book of, let's see, how can I put it?
Yeah, don't answer a question with Arabic. I'll just tell me, what is predestination?
Allah's will.
Okay, what about it? What does that mean?
Whatever Allah has destined to happen.
Okay.
With you or anyone or the earth or anything.
Okay. Okay. We believe that everything that happens will happen because Allah willed it. Also, as Sister Trey typed, everything in our lives, the good and the bad of it, was already written to happen. Good job, Sister Trey. Aisha say and everything going on in the world, good and evil. That's real important because believe it or not, guys, the Mu'tazila, they believe that Allah is only wills good. That Allah doesn't will anything bad to happen, that man creates his own bad. And that's why a lot of Muslims cannot handle what's going on in the world today. They're freaking out over the war in Gaza. They're freaking out at all the bad things happening because they're part of that Mu'tazila. They believe that man creates evil. They believe that America has the power to create evil, that America is getting ready to incinerate all the Muslims. Let me let y'all know something. I'm going to give y'all some hope. And I speak about this hadith a lot. And I'm going to do my series on the signs of the last hour again. I want all of you Muslims out there who are panicking, who cannot accept that what's happening in Gaza, and it ain't just Gaza. I keep telling y'all it's been happening in Africa years before this. It's happening all over the world. It's just that the news that want you to stay focused on Gaza while they keep on killing and genociding the people in Africa like they've been doing since 2011. Okay? I'm going to take away this fear. If you truly believe in Allah, you will hear what I'm about to say, and that should calm you. For those of you Muslims out there who think that America and the Zionists, because America's a Zionist country, always has been. For those of you who believe that the Zionists are exterminating, they're getting ready to wipe out all the Muslims on earth. They're getting ready to wipe out all the people in Gaza. They're going to exterminate them all. There will be no more people in Gaza. I'm getting ready to help take that away from y'all. Understand that the Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, one day, he made dua. He said, "Oh Allah, oh Allah, oh Allah, do not allow my nation to be destroyed or exterminated by its enemies." Allah answered him back. He said, "Oh Muhammad, I hear you and I will answer you. Your nation will never be destroyed. Your nation will never be overpowered. Your nation will never be exterminated by its enemies." I give you that, O Muhammad. But instead, your nation will be overpowered and destroyed by itself. Your people will fight against each other. They will kill each other. They will imprison and oppress each other. So your nation's destruction will lie in its own hand, not in the hand of any of its enemies. What's the source? What's the source? What's the source? Sahih Muslim. So this is the hope. Allah has promised. He's told us that that is his will. That is his Qadar. We will never, ever, ever be destroyed by our enemies. If they all were to come together to take us out, to wipe us out, it'll never happen. No matter how much they want to exterminate Gaza, exterminate Sudan, exterminate Nigeria, exterminate Ghana, exterminate the Muslim lands, they're never going to succeed. Because Allah willed that they wouldn't. But our destruction is going to come from each other. Y'all understand that? That's predestiny. That's belief in the Qadar, that Allah is in control. He already knew and wrote what would happen centuries before we were even created. We have to hold firm to that belief. We have to hold firm to all those articles of faith. This is why Laila is balanced. This is how I keep myself together. As a daya, when I see Muslims, because I'm not just looking at Gaza. A lot of y'all are looking at Gaza and that's it. No, I'm looking at Gaza, I'm looking at Africa, I'm looking right here in America at what's happening in different places here in America, the Muslims. I'm looking all over. And it can freak you out, but I stay balanced. It doesn't bother me because I know that the Zionists will never succeed. I'm not worried about America. I ain't worried about Israel. I ain't worried about none of those kafirs. My worry, my fear is of the Muslims. My worry, my fear is of these rigid, terroristic Muslims. The ones that tell you that everything is haram. Those are people I worry about. These Muslims that are oppressing you, telling you that you are kafir because you're lazy with your prayers. You're a kafir because you wear colors. You're a kafir because you commit a sin. Those are the people I worry about, not Israel, not any of the Zionists. Because Allah has already promised that. Allah has already told us through his decree that they will never succeed. But you better keep your eye on these Muslims. It's these terroristic, rigid, strict Muslims that y'all watching on YouTube, that y'all listening to on social media, that's telling you everything good and clean is bad and dirty. Those are the ones that's going to take us out, not the Zionists. Y'all understand that? And that's the truth. That's what the prophet said, that Allah told him. Y'all understand that? All right. So today what we're going to do, we're continuing with the book And we're going to look at we're going to speak about Allah's knowledge, because all that's happening in the world today and what's going to happen tomorrow in the future, this all lies with the Qadar of Allah. This all lies with his knowledge. And let me put the PowerPoint up on the screen for everyone so everybody can see. Okay. And let me start with the people on Zoom. Okay. Man, I tell y'all, the allergies are bad today. It's been in the 80s and 90s here where I live, and I'm telling y'all, it is bad hot with the allergies. Okay, let me put this on. My allergies are gone. All right, let's share. Did I share the PowerPoint to you guys on Zoom? Can y'all see the PowerPoint?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, good. Okay, now I'm going to share it to the people on YouTube. Yeah, I had to turn my air conditioner on, man, because it's cold. I mean, it's hot. Now it's getting cold. Okay, but anyway, can y'all see this? Okay, And by the way, we're almost done with this book. This is the last article of belief. And when I finish this book, I'm going to do the series on the signs of the last hour, because so many of the young brothers here have been asking me to revisit my series on the signs of the last hour. And I will, because the last series I did where I used video, I don't like the way I look. I was wearing that red lipstick. Y'all notice I was really crazy. Lipstick is not haram, but Lord have mercy. You can tell I was tripping because I look like some daggone clown, and I don't like those videos of me. So I'm getting ready to take them down and do that whole series over. I mean, you want to blend in, sisters, and look natural. You know, I don't wear lipstick anymore. I wear lip tint, which is different. The tint is for people like me with chapped lips and stuff. Okay, but that's just a word of advice for the women. You know, leave the lipstick alone. Get some lip tint, lip stain. It looks natural. And that's what we want to blend in and look natural. You know, you don't want to stand out like that. I look crazy with them videos. So that's why I don't make shorts out of them. I'm going to take them down. But anyway, after I finish this book, which will probably be the end of this week, we're going to do the series of the signs of the last hour. I'm going to start that over. So today we're covering pages 74 through 77, which speaks a little bit more about belief in Allah's decree. And when we say that we believe in Allah's decree, we have to first of all understand that Allah is able to carry out and do all things. As Imam Ahmed said, he said, Qadar is an Arabic word that refers to the abilities and the power of Allah. It refers to Allah's will, his predestination. It means that things are and they exist according to the foreknowledge or the foresight and wisdom of Allah. So that's a general meaning of what the word Qadar is. So when I ask you guys this Wednesday, when I ask you guys what does it mean to believe in a Qadar, this is the answer y'all should give. It means that things are and exist according to the knowledge and wisdom of Allah. That's a general meaning. And also, there are 4 elements that have to be included. And I want y'all to write this down to remember this for next Wednesday. There are 4 elements that have to be included in our understanding of the Qadar of Allah. The first is you have to understand that Allah knows everything. And not only does he know everything, but he knows the specific details too. He knows what's going to happen before it does. He knows who's going to die. He knows all of that. And as we talked about during the month of Ramadan, he shares that knowledge every year of what's going to happen for each year with the angels on the night of Qadar. So that everything that's happening from last month until next Ramadan, Allah has already shared that information with the angels. This is known as the knowledge of Allah. So Allah knows everything before it even existed. He knows everything before it even takes place. He knows the specifics. He knows the details. He knows what choices you are going to make. Like I told you guys, we make our own choices in life. If you walk outside and see two people arguing, Allah doesn't jump in your body and choose for you to go break it up. Allah created the circumstances. He created the scenario. You're there, but you make your own choice as to whether or not you're going to break it up or call the police or do nothing at all. He just knew what your choice would be before you did it. Does everybody understand that? So Allah has knowledge of all details of everything. He knows what's going to happen in the future. He already knew what would happen in the past. He already knows who's going to be in paradise. Even though you made the choice to go to hell on your own, he already knows who amongst us will be in hell. And we have to believe this, guys. To not believe any of this invalidates your faith. And believe it or not, some of the Mu'tazilite don't believe in this. We got a lot of people that call themselves Muslims. They pray, they fast, but they don't believe this. So that means all their prayers, all their fasts are in vain. Also, we believe that Allah has the power and knowledge of when a person's going to die, when a person will be born, if a person's going to get married, if you're going to get a job. And he knows all the details. He knows how many prayers you're going to make, how many of the prayers will be accepted. He knows why you don't pray. You can't fool him. He knows who's going to give in charity and who's not. He knows when it's going to rain. He knows how many drops of rain will fall. He knows when it's going to snow. And again, you know, all this knowledge for the year he shared with the angels on the night of Qadar. So that's the first aspect of believing in the Qadar of Allah. We believe in his knowledge of all things. And y'all need to know that for next week. For Wednesday. The second aspect of believing in the Qadar is that everything was written. Allah wrote down in detail everything that will happen from the beginning of time until its end. Listen to what Allah says and the interpretation of the meaning. Do you not know that Allah knows all that is in the heavens and on earth? Everything is written in his book. That's how easy it is for him. Okay? Allah wrote down who would be born, what we would do, and everything when he told that pen to start writing. The first thing Allah created was the pen. He told it to write. It wrote down everything that would happen until the end of time. So after belief in Allah's knowledge comes belief in his writing. You have to believe that Allah had everything written before it even existed. And everything that happens is in his book. And that book never changes. This is important because some of the Mu'tazilite, A couple of the famous brothers that y'all like to listen to and follow on YouTube who can't handle that one that's freaking out about Gaza, you know. He teaches you guys that the Qadar of Allah changes. It doesn't. That's how I tell y'all most of these speakers are Mutazilite. You can't call yourself a person with the understanding of the companions and you think that the Qadar of Allah changes. You think that your supplication changes Allah's decree. No, it doesn't. Your supplication is part of Allah's decree. Are you crazy? He already knew you would make dua before you even made it. So you ain't changing nothing. But y'all listen to that famous brother. And y'all think he's all that in a bag of chips. That's why he can't handle himself. That's why he on all these videos crying and slobbering and making stupid statements about how, yeah, I'm concerned about the Muslim in Africa, but I'm sorry, my personal heart belongs to Gaza. Oh, yeah, that's the statement he made last week on video that's going viral. That's why he can't battle right, because his belief system is corrupt. He believes that the Qadar of Allah changes, that you can change your destiny. Oh my God. Y'all better be careful of these famous brothers y'all listening to. Okay? So we have to believe that after Allah's knowledge comes his writing. Everything was written and there is no change in his book. Listen to what Amir ibn al-As said. He said that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said Allah wrote down all of the ordained measures and due proportions 50,000 years before the creation of the heavens and the earth. So this is authentic. This is in Sahih Muslim. But you got famous personalities, you know, on YouTube making videos telling y'all that y'all can change your Qadar, that you can change the decree, that book changes. Subhanallah, we got to learn the deen, bro. So Allah knows best when he created the heavens and the earth. But 50,000 years before their existence, he wrote everything down. And not only does Allah know everything, but again, he wrote it down. He had that pen right. Listen to what Allah says again in the interpretation of the meaning. Do you not know that Allah knows all that's in the heavens and the earth? It is all in his book. Subhanallah. Listen to this. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said again, Allah wrote down all the ordained measures and due proportions 50,000 years before the creation of the heavens and earth. So that's powerful, guys. So when we say that we believe in the Qadar of Allah, what are we saying? Just like when I asked you guys, when we say that we believe in all of Allah's prophets and messengers and we don't differentiate. So when I ask you, when we say that we believe in the Qadar of Allah, what do we believe? You can summarize it up by saying, number one, we believe that Allah has knowledge of all things. He has knowledge of the past, the future. He had knowledge of everything before he even created it. And then with the second part is, and he had it all written down. Everything is written in Allah's book. And by the way, Allah keeps that book under his throne. Where is that book kept? That book is kept under his throne. Okay? So this is what I wanted to go over with you guys today. And let me put the screen up so y'all can see. Subhanallah. Yeah, y'all see why I use my background stuff? That's my house. I don't like nobody looking in my personal house. Hold on. Yeah, but that's what I wanted to go over today, subhanAllah, what it means when we say we believe in the Qadar of Allah. You know, we believe in his knowledge. There's two other points I'm going to go over Wednesday. We believe in his knowledge. We believe in the writing. And then there's two others I'm going to go over with you guys on Wednesday. And I think when I cover those with you on Wednesday, that's going to basically wrap up this book. And that's when I'll end up going, completing this, giving you guys a final exam. And then we'll go to another book, The Signs of the Last, well, not a book, my series on the signs of the last hour. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Are there any questions or comments? Any questions or comments? Okay. Is this clear with everybody? I'm checking my camera. This is a new camera I got, and I got it set where it's supposed to follow me. Like if I move, I can't tell with my other background, but since I don't have a background, I was trying to see if it follows me. Well, I'm in the sight of it, so of course it is. Yeah. Any questions or comments? And by the way, guys, please support this dawah effort. Like I told you guys, the first of the month to be here in 2 days. And subhanAllah, you guys took care of us for 2 months with Ramadan. But Ramadan's over. We ain't getting those donations like that. Please, guys, we need your donations to pay these expenses. In fact, this streaming program is due Wednesday. And that's $300 right there. That's $300. A lot of people like competition. Allah says in the Quran, compete with one another to do good deeds. So who wants to be the one to pay for the stream? That's $300. That'll be taken out on the 1st. Yeah. So please, guys, donate to they took out the Canva. That's why we were overdrawn, because we didn't have enough money in our account, but Canva came out Saturday. But alhamdulillah, Sister Awa got us out of the hole with her donation. So please support us. Okay, any questions or comments? Yes. Oh. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, don't worry. My shoulders. I had that. I had the shingle shot in this arm, and I had the RSVP in this one. Boy, they sore. They told me that it didn't hurt, but they told me for 3 days it's gonna be sore. I didn't feel it yesterday, but Lord, both shoulders are hurt. That's why they only put it in each one. Boy, y'all, it's sore. It's real sore. It hurts. But yeah, go ahead, type it. Type your question. Yes. Yes, he's asking about my series on the last hour. Yes, I don't use a book. I've been teaching the signs of the last. My cat. What happened? One of my cats did something. I've been teaching the signs of the last hour since 1999. And I'm going to tell you guys, the book that I use is Sahih Muslim and Bukhari. I took all the authentic hadiths from there. And I got other hadiths that I learned from Sheikh Qadar. Back in them days I was learning. Who did I learn from? Who was my teacher? Sheikh Yusuf Qadar. People slander him today. Did y'all know that? All the scholars, the true scholars, get slandered. And they slander Yusuf Qadar. That's okay. They slandered the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam too. But I learned about the signs of the last hour from Yusuf Qadar and Umar al-Ashqar. He was another great scholar. May Allah forgive them both of their sins and make their graves spacious. I learned directly from the two of them. And Jamal Badawi was my translator and his sister-in-law. Oh, yeah. Jamal Badawi and his sister-in-law were my translators. Yeah, but so what I did was basically, when I learned about the signs of the last hour from Umar al-Ashqar, I basically took my notes and stuff, and I used PowerPoint. So I have been teaching from the same PowerPoint since the late 90s. But I can share this with you from what I understand. Kareem Abu Zaid is putting out a book on the signs of the last hour. And if that book is going to be the way I think, it's going to be a lot of the stuff that I've already learned from Qadar and Umar al-Ashqar. And I will probably, that book of his, once he publishes, and if you listening, Kareem, if you got that book almost published, please put it out, because I'll teach it. If his book is what I think it's going to be, I'll use his book. But for now, when I teach that class, you guys will be learning from my PowerPoint, from the PowerPoints that I've taken from when I learned about this from years ago. Okay, is that clear? Yes, alhamdulillah. Yeah, mashallah, brother. And what you do, just take the pictures. That's why I use the PowerPoint too. You can screenshot the PowerPoint and you can print it out. For the brother that's asking, am I angry? Brother Hassan Tariq, what does Allah say? Brother Hassan, are you familiar with how Allah commands the Muslim women to speak publicly? Do you know about the female companions? How did Aisha speak publicly? How did Khadijah speak publicly? How did Salama speak publicly? How does Allah command us believing women to speak publicly? Once you learn that, then you tell me, am I angry? This is another example as to how we have to learn our religion. We don't know anything about our religion anymore. Instead, all we do is attack. This is what I was talking about. What did the prophet say? He said, our destruction. We don't have to worry about the Jews. We don't have to worry about the Zionists. Allah said this nation will never be destroyed by its enemies. Our destruction will come from each other. We will attack each other. We will kill each other. We will oppress each other. And Brother Hassan, you are an example of what the prophet was talking about. Okay? We have to get back and learn the basis. How could you listen to me and think I'm angry? Do I sound angry? Or have you been listening to something that you shouldn't have been listening to? Because there's no way, Brother Hassan, that you could listen to me and say I sound angry unless you've been hanging out in chat rooms where you shouldn't have been hanging out in. Just saying. All right? Yeah. Any other questions? We got to learn our religion, people, and we have to stop killing each other. We have to stop tearing each other down. We have to stop this. It's sad. Very sad. Yeah, any other questions though? But yeah, brother, when I do the series on the signs of the last hour, I'll be using my PowerPoint. But when Sheikh Kareem Abu Zaid puts that book of his out, I'm going to incorporate that as part of the curriculum for Sunnah followers as well. Because I'm pretty sure his book is going to be a lot like what Umar al-Ashqar taught me. Okay? Yeah. Oh, the other class will be enjoining the good and forbidding the evil. Yes, that's going to be the second class. That's going to replace the hadith class on Not One of Us. That'll be 2 days a week. So 2 days a week will be the signs of the last hour. And 2 days a week will be enjoining the good and forbidding the evil, because that's another topic. Both of those topics, by the way, guys, were suggested by the brothers here. My dawah is for the sisters, but to accommodate you brothers, because I got a lot of brothers following me now, because they say they like learning from me because my English is so good and I break it down so well. So to accommodate your request, the brothers requested the signs of the last hour and enjoining good and forbidding evil. So I'm going to teach those 2 classes. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, any other questions or comments before we close out? Okay, tomorrow is Tuesday. So we have my 6 o'clock class. Yes, and the 9 o'clock. Those are the 2 times. My class is every day at 6 and 9. Yes, Eastern Standard Time. Oh, okay. MashaAllah. The brother is saying he's sharing me to his social platform. MashaAllah. See, he's a good Muslim. He said he's sharing my classes to his social platform. He's trying to get the people to come here to learn. May Allah bless you. We need to get the true Islam out there, because as we can see from the examples, Islam has become strange. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said Islam will go back to how it used to be. The people won't have manners. The people won't have respect for each other. The people will fight and destroy each other. All the rights that Allah gave to women will be stripped away to the point where they'll be walking around naked, doing the tawaf around the Kaaba. All that's happening. And then when you do see a dignified woman who's behaving the way Allah commands and speaking the way Allah commands, she's called a she-devil. So y'all see all this is happening. So if you can bring the Muslims here to learn Islam and its truthfulness with the understanding of the companions, because that's the main thing. All the knowledge that you'll get from me at this website, it's not based on a madhab. It's not based on a fatwa. It's not based on nobody's views. It's based on Quran and Sunnah, and the understanding I'm presenting to you is the same understanding that those original companions had. That's why people don't know how to take me, because I'm like the originals. It runs in my blood. I come from a line of warriors. Warriors come out to play. Got the wrong one here. All right. Okay. Okay, good. Yes. He said that he's got his daughters listening too. Yes. Let all your daughters, exactly. For my Sunnah Followers Kids class, the youngest kid we have is 6 years old. So if your daughters are 6 years up, let them join. They can participate in all my classes. You guys heard the kids answering the questions here. These are kids answering the questions. They're the ones getting the answers right. So yes, your daughters, your wives, try to have all your daughters and wives join my website. Hey, it's good and clean. The brother said he's got 3 wives. And he's got what? He's got 8 daughters. Bring them in here. Polygamy is good and clean. It's part of our religion, brother. Yes. And he said he prefers his wives to learn from a woman. MashaAllah. You hear that, Fresno? This is what I'm talking about. Exactly. I don't understand why these brothers would send their wives to learn from a man anyway. Leads to fitna. When you got a woman that can teach them better, because I'm a woman and can relate to the women's issues. So yes, allow your wives to come here and your daughters. All 8 of them. What are you doing? 8 daughters, Lord. You know, that's paradise, Saki. Remember that hadith where the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, any man who raises 2 daughters, teaches them the religion, and teaches them good manners, that's paradise. So alhamdulillah, yeah, bring your daughters here. They'll grow up to be strong. You want strong, only the strong survive. And nowadays, the way they're trying to strip women down, you got to have strong women. Your daughters should be strong. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Okay, well, may Allah bless you, brother. And yes, share my stuff to your platform. Yeah, that's good. And may Allah bless you for listening and bringing other people in here. Yes. Alhamdulillah. May Allah bless you too. Okay, guys, I'm going to close out for tonight. Don't forget the Zoom room is open. The class is tomorrow's at 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Everybody have a good night. Assalamu